Robert Kiyosaki wisely said, "It's not how much money you make, it's how much you keep that makes you wealthy." Today, I'm diving into some of the biggest financial mistakes people make. These aren't your usual tips about skipping that daily coffee or canceling your streaming services. No, I'm talking about real, significant errors that can derail your financial health. Let's explore these pitfalls and learn how to avoid them. 1. Spending on OnlyFans. First up is spending on OnlyFans. This might seem like an unusual choice for a financial mistake, but hear me out. While it might seem like a small, harmless indulgence to spend $20 or $30 on a subscription, it has deeper implications for your finances and self-worth. I've seen many people who will easily spend this amount on an OnlyFans subscription but hesitate to invest in educational resources or self-improvement. This is ironic because investing in personal growth, like courses or books, offers long-term value, whereas OnlyFans provides instant but shallow gratification. The real issue here isn't just the money, it's the psychological impact. When you pay for explicit content, you might be reinforcing the idea that you lack abundance in your life, especially in relationships. It's a subtle way of admitting that you can't get meaningful interactions or connections elsewhere. It's not just about the money, it's about the message you're sending to yourself. In the long run, investing in educational resources, experiences, or personal development is far more valuable. They offer real benefits and contribute to your growth, unlike the fleeting satisfaction of such subscriptions. Instead of wasting money on something that doesn't add meaningful value to your life, focus on investments that enhance your skills and knowledge. 2. Designer clothes. Next, let's talk about designer clothes. This is a financial pitfall that many people fall into, including myself. I'll share a personal story that taught me a lot about the true cost of luxury items. A few years ago, I needed new clothes for a job interview. Eager to make a great impression, I decided to splurge on high-end designer wear. I walked into a prestigious store, attracted by the promise that designer clothes could boost my confidence and make me appear more professional. The store didn't display any price tags, which should have been a red flag. After selecting a suit, shirt, and tie, I was shocked when the total bill far exceeded what I had budgeted. To cover the cost, I was offered a store credit card with a $1,500 limit and a tempting 15% discount on my first purchase. Without much thought, I accepted and completed the purchase. The reality hit hard when the first credit card bill arrived. The interest rates were exorbitant, and after a year of making minimum payments, I realized I hadn't paid off any of the principal amount. I was trapped in a cycle of debt, all for the sake of impressing others with designer clothes. 3. Strip clubs and casinos. Let's address the topic of strip clubs and casinos. These places often come with the promise of excitement and thrills, but they can be significant financial traps. I've never been to a strip club or a casino myself, not because I feel superior, but because I've witnessed the impact of these places on others and the financial havoc they can wreak. For many people, especially those with average incomes, spending thousands of dollars on these experiences can be financially disastrous. People often go to casinos with the mindset of striking it rich, forgetting that they could just as easily lose everything. Similarly, some visit strip clubs and fall for the illusion that the attention they receive is genuine, which can lead to poor financial decisions. These experiences aren't inherently bad if you have the financial capacity to handle the losses, but for most people, they are better avoided. The excitement of these places can overshadow the harsh reality of their risks. When you're building your future, especially in your 20s, it's wiser to spend your money on investments that contribute to your long-term stability rather than chasing temporary thrills. The key is to be mindful of how you spend your money and to prioritize financial decisions that support your future goals rather than indulging in fleeting pleasures. 4. Going into debt to buy a fancy car. Another common mistake is going into debt to purchase a luxury car. The temptation to upgrade your vehicle to impress friends or family is strong, especially when you see videos of people buying high-end cars like Teslas, Audis, or Lamborghinis on YouTube. However, this isn't a wise financial move. Dealerships often focus on selling you financing options that stretch out over long periods to maximize their profit. Cars depreciate quickly, losing a significant portion of their value within the first year. Even if you buy a car outright, its value can drop rapidly. When you add the interest from financing, the total cost becomes even higher. What you gain from buying a new car is the ability to say, "Look at me with my new car." But in reality, it's more like saying, "Look at me with my new debt." Instead, consider purchasing a reliable used car, A well-researched used car that has already taken the biggest depreciation hit can provide the benefits of a vehicle without the heavy financial burden of a new one. This approach minimizes your financial loss and allows you to enjoy the benefits of having a car without the excessive costs. The key is to make smart decisions that support your long-term financial stability rather than succumbing to the urge to impress others with a flashy new vehicle. 5. Buying jewelry. Now let's discuss jewelry. Buying jewelry can be a significant financial mistake, especially if you're not aware of its value depreciation. Generally, the value of jewelry drops by 40% to 60% immediately after purchase. This makes it a poor investment unless you're buying it as a gift for someone special. Unlike jewelry, certain luxury watches can be a better investment. Some watches appreciate over time, especially if they become vintage or collectible. Spending a significant amount on a high-quality watch can be a smart way to park your money, as it might hold or even increase in value. In contrast, spending $10,000 on a piece of jewelry often means losing a substantial portion of its value right away. Many people in their 20s are influenced by celebrities and rappers who flaunt expensive chains and custom pieces, but this isn't a financially wise move. Instead of spending excessively on jewelry, invest in items that hold value or contribute to your financial stability. Remember, sometimes less is more, and smart financial decisions are about understanding how to use your money wisely. 6. Business class and first-class flights. Let's talk about business and first-class flights. These are fantastic investments when you have substantial financial resources, particularly for business trips or important events where you need to be at your best. However, for personal travel, the cost of these tickets can be excessive. For instance, if you're flying to Bali and the round-trip business class ticket costs $6,000 compared to $1,200 for an economy ticket, you're saving $4,800 by choosing economy. That $4,800 could fund a fantastic experience in Bali, potentially covering a month or even 2 months of living expenses there. The luxury of business class is enticing, but it's crucial to consider what else you could do with that money. Once you've experienced the comfort of business class, it's incredibly hard to go back to the economy. This can turn into a recurring expense that impacts your financial health. It's wise to delay this indulgence until you're in a more secure financial position. The key is to evaluate the true cost and benefits of such expenses and to prioritize spending that aligns with your long-term financial goals. 7. Investing in penny stocks. Finally, let's address penny stocks. While some people have made money with penny stocks, they are incredibly risky. The average yearly return for penny stocks is negative. These stocks are high-risk investments because they belong to new companies with little information and history available. Penny stocks are volatile and can experience dramatic price fluctuations. They often have small market caps and low liquidity, meaning their prices can be easily manipulated. For example, big companies like Nvidia have market caps of nearly $3 trillion, so even large investors selling their shares don't significantly affect the price. In contrast, penny stocks with market caps under $300 million can experience sharp declines with just a few big investors selling their shares. When I was younger, I invested in penny stocks during the era of the Wolf of Wall Street. I got lucky and made a profit, but I realized that this was more about timing than smart investing. Many others lose money because of the inherent risks. Instead of gambling with penny stocks, focus on more stable investments like blue-chip stocks, bonds, or diversified mutual funds. Investing wisely means choosing options with proven track records and lower risk. It's important to make informed decisions that contribute to your long-term financial health rather than chasing high-risk, high-reward schemes. Remember, it's not about how much you earn, but how wisely you spend and manage your money that determines your financial success. Each of these mistakes represents a different way we can mismanage our finances, but understanding and avoiding them can set you on a path to financial stability. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more insights on smart financial decisions and personal growth. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day and take care.